Hey, what's up you guys? It's me again, Calvin, and today I'll be showing you my newest custom, which is the zinogre armor predator figure. Now this is originally the city hunter predator from NECA, the ultimate city hunter. And since I've been playing a lot Monster Hunter lately, I decided I'd do a little crossover. And I thought the Monster Hunter and a predator would make an awesome crossover. I don't know how it would be as a game, but on action figure, I think this would be it. Now, the City Hunter Predator is actually still here, and you can still convert him into the City Hunter because I made all the armor parts removable. It's all made by with an air dry clay, which I've recently been using, and I think it's really cool. Anyway, the whole armor is actually held in by blue tack, so it's easily removable. It's not pegged in, it's not magnets, it's blue tack. Now, there's a downside on that because it's a little messy, but I didn't want to ruin my City Hunter Predator because I didn't know if this would be a decent custom or a bad idea, so I decided to play it safe and make it removable. Now, having said that, I think this is one of my better customs. I think it's one of my cleanest work because I didn't need to paint joints, because joints are always hard to paint. They always scratch, and these texture here is actually really fun to do, especially with the wash that I did, which I'll be showing you later. And overall, I did enjoy making this. I'm so happy how it turned out. Before focusing on the figure, I should probably mention the weapon that it has, which is this axe. It's not an axe, actually. It's I'll just take it off because it's super heavy for him. This is made out of epoxy actually, but this part here is made out of the clay. Now, this axe here is actually designed to be a hammer. Now, in the Monster Hunter, you can create weapons and armor based on the monsters that you kill. You can get their parts and make your weapons and armor. And this is the zinogre axe / hammer that I designed. It's an original design by me. It's not based on the game specifically, but I've played Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and some of the hammer designs there seem to be leaning towards on the axe looking side, especially like the Guild Palace axe. I think this is the name. It's just straight up axe. It's not even a hammer. But some of the high rank weapons there, like the Diablos, it looks kind of like an axe, but it's not. It's kind of confusing. But essentially, I just wanted to do an axe looking hammer, which is this. It's not really kind of a blade thing. It's more of a kind of a blade. I don't know what you. It's an angled blunt weapon. Let's just say that. See, but it's not meant to be like a sharp thing. So yeah, everything's made out of clay. There's a wooden stick inside here, so there's like a foundation. It's not just gonna snap in half. And this is a cloth wrapping. And this is actually a foam sheath, as well as this. So I really like the axe. I even made the texture look like bone or scale. I think the wash really helps it a lot. The blue is also washed. Now this part here inside is meant to be like a bone thing, so it's not blue nor yellow. It's kind of a dirty white. So that's the weapon. Now let's focus on the hunter. which is the Predator. Here he is, and like I said, I had so much fun sculpting this, especially like this, like pieces here. It was a little tedious, but so worth it. I think it looks awesome. The head here is actually, remove this and show you how it's held in by blue tack. See, you can just remove it and place the original City Hunter mask like that. But yeah, I just removed this. This is just glued in place, so just remove that. I did explain that on my work in progress, by the way, which I'll have linked down below if you could check it out. Let's just focus on the mask. There it is. Now, the design of the mask is mostly a mix of the Revoltech and the face of the Predator. I sculpted like the mandible looking things and big tusks at the side, because it looks more menacing. And of course I did the horns of the zinogre here because it looks cool, plus I added a crown. It's just smudge there. And I made the eyes metallic green. I think it turned out cool. I like it. Let's just put it back in. Now the shoulders is actually one of the last pieces that I made. Here it is. It's asymmetrical. It's looking like a little shield here. And then this side is more of a spike. As you can see, I didn't do a great job of hiding the blue tack here, but it's fine. So I did the wash, and the back side of it, there's even details too. So it's a little trypophobic, but I apologize for that. Now the chest piece is actually one of the first things that I did too. It was just a small chest shield, basically. And I really like how it turned out too. And this arm here is actually supposed to be like this, because he has the communicator or the detonator. What I did is that I just rotate it like that, and this also has a swivel, so it doesn't really matter which way it's facing. So you can still use that and have the armor at basically the forearm, the top part of the forearm. This actually looks cool too, because there's like a lot of textures, and the wash works well. I used a brown wash and dry brushed it with a little yellow, a bright yellow. The thing is actually coated in the more orange base coat, and then dry brushed with yellow and did the wash. So that's how I got that finish here, if you're interested. So there it is. Now this here is what his claw now looks like. Originally, I'm gonna show you the original claw that it comes with. It's in two pieces because it's meant to slide out like this. See, it slides out like that. And the blade is actually facing like that. But now I made it so it's facing downwards and upwards. So instead of slashing like that, he now can slash like that, like chopping motion. And plus it looks more cool that way, in my opinion. Now for the skirt, I was originally planning to do a skirt on him, like side skirt too, but I thought it would be more complicated, so I just made a little tiny skirt, front skirt, just to make my life easier. And I think it turned out well. it kind of matches this pattern here and the shoulder, which I thought it would be really tedious to make this, but actually it's not. It's with the clay that I'm using, it's really easy. And yeah, the thigh pieces here are removable, like I said, and the way they attach, I should probably show you, is that the blue tack, like I said, there's like a hole there, and I made the peg inside. Like I said, it's a little messy, which is probably the downside of this, but like I said, I want this to be temporary. It's not meant to be like a permanent thing. But yeah, so you can just clip that in, and it hugs the thigh, the thigh of the Predator. Now the knee armor is actually really simple. Focus, come on. There it is. It's just 2 scales, and then I made some textures here too. And it's meant, this part here, the shin armor, is meant to look like the forearm of the zinogre, with a spike on a spiral angle look. So yeah. Now the feet is actually interesting because I added this little spike that kind of sticks out. That's how the foot of the front paws of zinogre looks like if you pay attention to the game. So I made it stick out like that. Kinda resembles more of the zinogre. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the Predator. Let me just fix this. Oh, actually, the armor here, it's connected to the existing armor, so it moves out of the way. Like I said, everything is removable. You can put it back into the normal City Hunter if I wanted to. So yeah, that's about it for this guy. I'm gonna try to put some photos at the end so you can see how cool he looks posed, because right now I can't pose him because again it's a custom, so it's prone to scratches, and I have to be careful whenever I post this guy because I really like the finish of him. I don't want to ruin it. And yeah, I'm really happy with that, how this guy turned out. Hopefully I get more Predator and give him different armor from a different monster too, or just in general different armor designs. And yeah, that's about it with this custom. I hope you liked it. I really liked it. And if you have any questions, just feel free to comment down below. If you've reached this far into the video, just I'm really happy that people actually watch these videos, and I appreciate you guys. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.